Hello, welcome back to Seesaw Snippets. In today's video, we'll take a look at the Seesaw library and some tips to use when searching, and we'll also show you some templates that TI Squared has made that you can use with our endorsed apps. Let's start off in our Seesaw activity library. Tip number 1 starts right here in the community library. When you're in the community library, don't forget to scroll. As you scroll down the page, you can find other things that might be helpful, like trending searches, activities that were popular this week, featured authors, recently added activities, and much, much more. So tip number 1, scroll down that main page. Tip number 2 is right up here at the top. You can use the filters. You can filter by grade level, by subject, and you can also do keyword or topic searches. So tip number 2, filter your searches. Tip number 3 leads us to finding an activity. When you find an activity, you're going to click on it. When you look it over and you discover that it's an activity that you might want to use later, don't forget tip number 3, which is to click on the heart and turn it pink so that you can find it in your activity library at a later date. Now, before we leave this page, if you're using collections, you might want to go ahead and add this activity to a collection. You don't have to click on the 3 dots and choose Add to Collection. Here's tip number 4, which is to simply click on the heart after you've turned it pink. It will open up your collections, and now you can add that activity to whatever collection you want to. When you're through adding, if you want to add it to another collection, you simply click the heart again and you can choose another collection. If you haven't started using collections yet, or if you want to add a new collection, click the plus sign and add a new collection and add it to that one. Now time for tip number 5. If you really like this activity and you wonder if the creator has made any other activities, you can click on the creator or the author's name of this activity, and you can see what other activities this person has submitted to the community library. You can scroll through and open up any that you might want to explore more and add to your own library. So that's tip number 5. From the community library, click on the author's name to see more. For tip number 6, we're going to go to the school and district library. This is also going to be where you can find the templates that TI Squared has made that go with our endorsed apps. This is also where you can search for activities that have been created by us. In order to find them, you're going to use this little tip, which is to use quotation marks. If you want to find activities by TI Squared, you can type in the quotation mark, TI, and the number 2, and another quotation mark. And when you do that, it's going to just search for activities that specifically have TI2 tagged in them. You can use these quotation marks to search for other specific words or topics as well. Here you'll see that the activities that have been pulled up are activities that have been tagged with TI Squared. You can click on any of these activities that you might want and add them to your collection to look at later. When you find an activity that you want to add to your library, you can click on it. And we're going to go back to the earlier tip we learned about clicking the heart. Once you do that, it's now been added to your library and you can look at it later. Last thing, when you have found activities and you've saved them in your library, when you're looking at them, don't forget to look in the teacher notes section of the activity. This is where you'll find valuable information. Have fun searching in the activity library and using our templates. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our TI Squared YouTube channel and check out the Seesaw Snippets playlist and the Tech Talks playlist at tinyurl.com/TI2 Video Hub. Also, check out our pre-K to 2nd grade website to find additional technology resources at tinyurl.com/technologyresources2020.